death of Chief of Army Staff is indeed a freeze blows to the Nigerian security agencies and the whole of the nation at large. See what a former presidential aspirant said about those paying the condolence visits to the president. Just now, a great journalist and one-time presidential aspirant, Dele Momodu, took to his Twitter page now to address the leaders that have been going to the Aso Rock. He said, I hope our leaders who are trooping to Aso Rock Presidential Villa to console a legacy leader who took his time to respond to the tragedy. We remember to visit and console the families of our departed military men. Remember the chiefs of army staff and some other military men were announced dead on Monday. The unfortunate incident happened when a plane crashed in the State House. According to him, he said he has observed that all the state elders and prominent people in the country have been going to the presidential villa in Abuja to console President Buhari. In his tweet, he said it is more honorable to console the family that the military men left behind. Leaders like Asiwaju Tinubu, Bisi Akonde, Segun Oshoba, and many other Southwest leaders were in Aso Rock in the last few hours. Truly, the family of the departed people needed attention more in this trying time. It will be a good thing if something are done directly to the family. So many people have reacted to Dele Momodu's tweet, and let's hear what they are saying. Some people are not ashamed of their self. Okay, SDM, you are among those that put this nation in mess. Okay, Dele Momodu, please face the truth and stop beating around the bush. Stop beating around the bush of Dele Momodu. Their fears could be people identifying the FEG or whatever presented. I don't know what this write-up is talking about. And which is true. Buhari himself that did not even go and pay the man visit. It is high service. Do they care? Do they care about the people? Do they really care? In as much, okay, we were talking about Malami's son's wedding. That very day the man was buried. Of course, the wedding has been, they've been planning the wedding for a very long time. So, and even at that time, the man said they should just even do it in a low-key. We saw a lot of them going to that place. But all of them have private jets. No, how many of them went there? Buhari that could not even go there. How many minutes from that place to where the man was buried? He couldn't even go there. Even the what is it called, the Minister of Defense that he appointed to represent him, the man was even fumbling and talking, you know. It was just a disgraceful outing that man went to go and represent the president. They said, oh, Buhari is very sick, he's not well, he just came back from France. Oshibajo went for medical appointment, all manner of Kokambu stories. You can imagine. Now, all this was Tinubu going there. All these people, they know they shame. See, what do you even want? That you cannot even stand firm. Integrity, they have none. Buhari that does not even care about what is happening to Nigerians. Southerners are crying about the Fulani Esme Wahala. Buhari is telling them that they don't have rights. He's not talking about the atrocities. Buhari is talking about that they should not say the Southern governors do not have the right to ban open grazing. The same, all of them, now they go to visit themselves, and it's a good point. I hope maybe because these people were high rank officers, maybe they are going to attend to their families, because we have seen in the past the security personnel who have died in the course of this whole thing. Even the ones that are alive, how far have they helped them? How far have they taken care of their welfare in the first place? Not to talk of the ones that have died. Some of them have even injured. Some of them have even, they've gotten accident. They have been wounded. They are not even well treated. Some of them are still hungry. The ones that are still alive, maybe because these ones are high-ranking officers, maybe they are going to take care of them. But if Buhari could not go there to give that people the last respect, so how do you expect them to take care of their families? And these are the things that their family would just be like, what kind of a thing is this? When some people said, oh, Nigeria is not worth dying for, you think they are just making math, or they are just talking what they don't understand. These are the things we are talking about. All this one are they just carry themselves high service to go and do what? To go and visit Buhari. Buhari, who does not care about the people. Everybody seeking for undue attention. Why should they tell the buttocks sorry why it was the head that received the knock? Confused leaders, professional sycophants they are. Sycophantic, eye and lip service players. Way of currying favor. It was just platform to seek favor. May God help the bereaved better than the globe throttling sycophants. I thought this man Buhari was dead. Now rehash Asu Rock indeed. Copy and paste poster. Buhari may not even understand what these political slaves are visiting him for. You know it's dementia. Busybody. Now Buhari die. Okay, jobless politicians who only fix their eyes on the treasury. What of those whom the wicked Fulani bandits had killed their families? Mothers, sons, daughters, auntie, nieces, uncles, foreigners? What has happened? Every Nigerian has been dying in thousands, or Nigerians have been dying in thousands. What happened to their families left behind? Since our leaders are supposed to be consoling the families directly rather than consoling Mr. Asu Rockman, God will be with the families they left behind. Okay, the visits are very unnecessary. Jamboree to Asu Rock and belated afterthought. Also, we read that on the day of the burial, some of the governors preferred going to the wedding of sorts instead of joining the military and the families of our dear dedicated gallant dead soldiers at the burial site to show their sympathy and pay their condolences last respect. They are visiting the president out of sheer hypocrisy. Their visit is for political reasons rather than genuine empathy for the dead. Most of them will not visit the families of the fallen soldiers because such visits will not have much political value. It will not attract favor at all. Gamut of stuff. They won't do that, Mr. Momodu. It is all eye service. You should have asked if the president himself has visited them. He called them on phone. Shameless Yoruba elders, shameless and useless people going to visit the president in the time like this being the tradition. So there's nothing new in what Momodu is saying. He should pocket his tweets. That's what someone is saying here. Well, this is now eye service. So it's just all eye service. That's it. Eye service, eye service, eye service. Why are they consoling Buhari? Buhari na in wife die. Sycophant leaders headed by Tinubu, yeye they smear. We don't have leader but rulers. Forget them. Very soon, nemesis will catch up with them all. Buhari himself, as the sitting president, should have been the one to formally announce the death of the chief of army staff and his officers as a mark of honor. Unfortunately, as usual, he was nowhere to be found. He is the greatest mistake of this century in Nigeria. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.